Alright, boys and girls, it has been a while since I've seen you, and TTMs are still trickling in, barely. It's been over a week, and I think I have 8 TTMs to show you, and a bunch of purchases, and one cool purchase. It's not for a project, but just an oddball card that I had to pick up. But first, I do want to talk about a couple things that I work on. Autographers Anonymous podcast. We have 2 more episodes. One is filming tonight and will air tomorrow. So if you want to submit entries for the giveaways, get into that. That's graphersaa.com. That's where you can find that. And then, of course, Shuffle Trades. We are doing another trade at the end of the month. So if you want to get your submission in for October, it needs to be in ASAP. And if it comes in after that, it will be pushed to the next month of November. So get those in, and let's get ready for some graphs and laughs. First off, bam. This is a very interesting piece. Picked this up, was looking at archive cards for the project, and came across this. This is actually not signed by Bruce Sutter, it's signed Screwed Up. So he obviously screwed this up when he was signing, and they accidentally slipped it into the box. It's got the certification and everything. It's a certified autograph card. No sticker on the back, so maybe this wasn't actually in the boxes. I don't know. I just noticed they didn't have the sticker on the back. Usually they do. But just a real cool card. It's definitely his handwriting. The S is exactly how he does Sutter. So pick that up for a good price, and I might flip it. I'm not sure yet. So, all right. So the new project, you guys voted on it, and you wanted to see oddball teams. Well, did I make a giant binder dedicated to that? No, because my other binders will suffice. Instead of doing that, I had Project Goofball edited with oddball teams. So we have Project Goofball and oddball teams. So I did find a couple of those in my collection already. So I went through and tried to find stuff I had, and found a couple. So first we have Zildrunas Ilgauskas, legendary Heat player. So we're gonna put him up here. Also, Vikings legend Roger Craig. He'll go next to Zildrunas. Now we have some purchases. This is Phillies icon Roger Craig. And of course, the A's legend Ron Cey. And who could forget the legendary Red Sox Fergie Jenkins? This is getting ridiculous, I know. I have a lot of them this week, so I think going forward I might explain how many games they played for each team, but I did not dig that up for this episode because I have too much to go through. Another legendary card from Pirates player Louis Tiant. And did you know Louis Tiant didn't just play for the Pirates, he also played for the Angels. These are all purchases, not TTM, just to make that clear. And we have the Philadelphia Athletics legend, Enos Slaughter. I'm trying to make these player era cards, but in some cases that's just impossible. Here we have Los Angeles Dodger legend, Moose Skowron. Alright. So, we also had a pickup for Project Goofball. Actually, no, this is a pickup. So this is Jomil Pinto, and he's got pie on his face. So that's going over here in Project Goofball. Going in the book. All right, so that's all for Project Goofball and Oddball teams. And let's get out Project Archive. All right. Here are the purchases for Project Archive. First, we have Mr. Roger Craig, who no longer signs, got a failure back from him. So that's going in the book. Let's see here, I passed it, didn't I? I'm always bad with these 50s teams because I haven't got many of them in. Mr. Ray Fosse, who, fun fact, he actually has a park named after him about 20 minutes from here, 30 minutes. So it's a 71. For some reason, the 67, 68, 69 cards, I mean, there's a plethora of them, so I guess there's a lot of heritage around that time. So, and then we have Rico Petrocelli, right there. And then Dick Billings. So that'll actually go to the side and be put in when I get another page, because I don't have a page here. All right, next up, coming out from the 1979 set, this is Phil Gardner. So he's going to sit next to Tommy John. Willie Wilson. I'm trying to get from the fan favorite set, but I just can't find a good price for his stuff that's already signed on that set, or like private signings. It's just all kind of high to me. Next up, Lee Smith. That's the 83 set. And also in that set, we have rookie Parker Bridwell, but no room here, so we'll have to put that in later. Next up, Andre Munoz. It's the 85 set. That's also a rookie. Next, Kevin Bass. These are archive cards. Insert autos. And Tom Hinkie. Alright, going into the 87 set, we have Pat Valiaka. I don't know, never heard of him, but it's a rookie card, so he's going to sit next to Jose. Next up, Mr. Tom Browning. A lot of these were actually in a lot together, so I didn't pay individual for these. These were all in a big old lot, so Tom Browning's going to sit next to Roberto Kelly. Next, we have Mark Wohlers. Mark Wohlers, the 1992 set. I'm going to sit next to his teammate, Steve Avery. So that works out cool. Next, we have Homer Bush. Homer Bush. Lots of these 2001s. Just, they're cheap as heck because people are getting a lot of the boxes 2020 in. So next, we have Dave Roberts. Dave Roberts. Mike Timlin. Mike Timlin. And, of course, we ran out of space again. So, yeah, sorry about that, guys. But we also have Brad Radke, who pitched forever for the Twins. And Mike Lieberthal. And then for this 2002 set, we have Sean Green, which he was a monster back in the day. And he was a pretty hard auto to get, so I'm surprised to see his autograph as cheap as it is now. So, especially his certifieds. So that's going to win in the book. All right, now let's go ahead and move to the TTMs, what you guys came here to see. We have 8 TTMs. Do have a couple failures. Got a failure, an RTS from Dwight Evans, which is expected. And then got another address failure from Jesse Barfield. So, first off, the first success, I've already got this guy once, but wrote him again to get remaining cards signed. Jim Kitty Cat Cott. So, yes, that's his nickname. I really want to send him a nickname card because it's one of the funniest nicknames I've seen in baseball. But none of these are for archives except for this one, and that one's already been signed in the book, so that will be an extra as trade bait. Next up, we have Jeffrey Loria, who was the owner of the Marlins when they won the World Series. Sent him this card. Actually, sent him another card of South Beach, since that's where the Marlins are, Miami. Came back unsigned. So, yeah, failure on that one card, but signed the other card. Maybe he just got confused by it. Maybe I should have explained it in the letter. But all right, next up, we actually got a handwritten letter from this lady, and it's really cool. I'm not going to show it to you guys. It has some personal information in it. But she also signed 2 cards of Mr. Babe Ruth. You might have heard of him. But it's signed by Linda Ruth Tossetti, who is his granddaughter. So really cool success there. Let's go ahead and put it in the book. So that's 92. And it's going to sit next to Mark Wohlers, who we just put in. And then she also signed this this Topps card here. I forget which year it is. It's in the 50s, I believe. All right. These side paneled cards I kind of sometimes get confused with. There's a couple sets that look familiar, so let's see if I get it. There we go. So actually, that's funny. The Linda Ruth Tossetti is going to sit under David Mantle, who is the son of Mickey Mantle. So, all right. Next up, we have Mr. Everybody's been getting this guy back, Rick Monday. Rick Monday, and that's 78. This book is getting thick, and actually, I have some ideas for some other sets I'm going to be doing that aren't tops, and I'm thinking I need a new book. So. We may have a Topps archive book, and we may have an Others archive book, or a Donruss or Fleer. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but... and speaking of the devil, here they are. Actually have made some custom cards, and got my first custom cards back today, and a lot of these next ones are going to be custom cards that were made. This is coming back from Ed Asner again, and man, he just has trouble with my stuff I send. I don't know why everything gets smeared. I think it's because he's getting so much stuff in that he's just, got too much to handle. But this card here is a Carl Fredrickson from Up, and signed perfectly to my daughter. So, but I wouldn't say perfectly. It's got some smearage, but that one's not that bad. That's probably the best one in the lot. So we'll put that there for now. Then we have Santa Claus, and this one is not a custom, but you see all the smearage on the back from the other card, and then the signature on the front is basically not there. So I'm still putting it in the book. It's still there. It's just very badly signed, and that's a 93. So let's get that in there. It still counts, I guess. I prepped the card. I think he just had a really unique pen he was using, because it did it kind of on all these cards, and these are matte cards here. So this is the other one he signed as Santa Claus, Ed Asner. That one has pretty bad smearage on it. So yeah, whenever people sign and flip through and they're just going at a fast rate, that's gonna happen, and that's fine. It's a free autograph. I'm not gonna complain. And the signature is obviously there on these. The other one is a little faint. Next up, we have Hall of Famer Tony La Russa. So that's going to go in the 92. Man, I'm getting a lot of 92s today. So we'll get that in the book. And he also signed this Heritage card. I believe that's, 61? I believe. 1961. So we'll get that in there. Oh, did I pass it? Yeah, there we go. Get it in the book. And next, these are really unique, guys. Kind of going out on a limb here and getting some unique stuff. So this is actually the inventor of the N95 surgical mask, Peter Sy. Peter Sy. Signed that card there. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and flip to that mixture page we have in the back. I'm going to be making a whole nother binder for this stuff because I got a lot coming in soon. So I'm going to need space for it. But we'll put these right here for now until we get that other book in. And here is the other Peter Sy signed card. And also got in the inventor of the Segway, Dean Kamen. Dean Kamen. So I actually hadn't seen a success from him. That was a shot in the dark and actually came back signed. So really nice success there. Again, those will probably get a whole new binder because I got a lot coming in, along with some Panini sets that did some remakes of these. So yeah, I'm going to be working on those along with the Topps Archives. It's probably going to be Topps Archives is going to be the main focus, but I am going to start getting a lot of these in. Anyways, guys, just remember, go check out shuffletrades.com. Get your trades in before the end of the month, and the trade will happen on November 1st. If it comes in after that, it will be switched to the November trade. Then also check out our podcast, autographersanonymous.com. We are recording a podcast tonight, so get your entries in for the giveaway, and you can listen to it on Wednesday. And bargainhistory.com, that's where all my eBay stuff is. So go check that out if you want to buy some autographs. All right, guys, I'm Zane Savage, and you take care, all of you autograph addicts.